The final first round match of the evening. And boy, is it something.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is the first round match of the Battle of Los Angeles. Your referee, Justin Jordan.
Wow.
Introducing first, from St. Louis, Missouri, he is Reborn Matt Sydal.
Not a bad intro from Mr. Sydal.
No, this is, I want to say his third Battle of Los Angeles. Uh-oh.
West Side.
He is pumped.
He's fired up, man.
And this is a first-time meeting for these two men. And this is actually the first kind of styles clash of the tournament we've seen. I mean, Brian Cage and Aerostar, a little bit of a styles clash, but Brian Cage
and Lucha Underground, they've got that connection.
And Mexico as well.
Yeah.
Triple A.
Phoenix a bit bigger than you would expect after having watched some of his clips and matches on YouTube. Spectacular high flyer.
Tremendous. He's the I believe he's the youngest of all the AAA imports here tonight, and but still carries himself very well, and especially against a veteran like Matt Sydal. Sydal's been around the world literally and figuratively.
He made a home in Dragon Gate and recently working over with New Japan,
and just flourishing in both places. Of course, I mean, there was his WWE career. He's been all over the place, and the only place he really hasn't spent any extended time is Mexico.
Yeah.
And Phoenix, of course, making his break in America with the advantage, or with the help of Lucha Underground, but really not beyond that. And so this is his first exposure, in-ring exposure to Matt Sydal.
Potentially the first ayahuasca chant in wrestling history.
No, there's been a couple others.
Oh, I guess
Matt
it is other
Sydal.
matches, yeah. But they're not chanting Wachua, which is actually the stuff that gave him more of a reaction.
A better
ayahuasca.
A better
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. Come on, guys.
You know what? They listen to one podcast, they think they know everything.
Yeah, come on.
Phoenix, you can see, favoring that left arm, not really, I think, prepared for Matt Sydal's more technical side. But Sydal, of course, with a career as long as his is, and with with the unfortunate injuries that he's suffered, he's had to modify. Oh, look at that, hanging on to the front chancery. Oh, but double leg sweep by
doing a bit
Phoenix.
of a cruceta there. Trying to get him down to the mat.
Oh, into a hitting predicament. Sydal bridges up.
Excellent bridge.
Sprung up with that bridge.
Yeah.
And now Phoenix maybe looking for to put his weight down.
Oh, it pops him through.
Monkey flip. Oh, it's
sunset.
He's right underneath the ropes.
Yeah.
Justin didn't really see it. The fans letting him hear it. But great counter by Matt Sydal nonetheless.
You mentioned a styles clash earlier, but Matt Sydal is not the type to be rattled by any competitor, because he's been in the ring with the best high flyers in the world, on the planet for the last decade. But also, he's been in the ring with the biggest. He's been in the ring with the Big Show.
Right.
He's been in the ring with Mark Henry. There's
Talking about styles clash, yeah.
Yeah, there's no one that's going to rattle him. He's one of the most complete performers, one of the most complete high flyers in pro wrestling.
And actually, now that I think about it, Dragon Gate came about because of Toryumon, because of the Lucha Libre influence on the Japanese style. And I mean, you can trace those roots all the way back to Michinoku Pro and
Universal with Gran Hamada.
And
old school head scissor takes him down Robert Gibson style. Oh, swing and a miss.
And speaking of Matt Sydal with the kicks the leg out, lands on his feet, but Phoenix rolls through. Oh, rolling soul butt, taking him off his feet, knocking him for a loop. You know, actually bringing up the Universal connection and Gran Hamada.
Yeah.
One of the men that trained Phoenix is Gran Apache.
Wow.
And so,
One of the best wrestling luchadors.
Yes.
He's up there with the Negro Navarros and the Skydas.
And it's all thanks to that.
Oh, legitimately out of nowhere.
Ace Crusher coming in.
Second rope Tigre into a crusher. Now Sydal is prone on the floor. Phoenix is going to do what Phoenix does best. He bounds off the ropes. Oh, chop block.
Very smart move by Matt Sydal. And actually, this just struck me. Maybe the PWG Board of Directors having a little fun with this matchup. Phoenix, of course, the rebirth.
Yeah.
Matt Sydal, reborn.
Oh, reborn, rebirth. Yes, I like it.
Or maybe they just didn't think that far ahead and thought, this would be an awesome match. Let's put it on the first round.
Yeah. And I mean, also, you know, is it Phoenix rose from the ashes and Sydal does stuff with ashes? I don't know.
Kind of. We'll figure
Bit
it
of a
out.
reach. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Right into pinning predicament. Only a 2 count.
Twisting crucifix pin.
The heat has been a factor all night, but I think it's been affecting the
sliding
Matt
kick.
Sydal really being surgical with his work on Phoenix's knee.
Going after that MCL, it looks like.
And oh, look at this. Grapevine's it.
Are we going to see some sexy time?
Matt Sydal centering his chakra.
Oh, wow. Incredible bridge.
High bridge right on the tippy toes. And look at that, just wrenching Phoenix's neck up higher and higher.
Yeah. You got pressure on the jaw. You got pressure on the throat. Not to mention the meniscus is twisted.
It's twisted.
I don't know if a meniscus can twist.
Oh, it can
but
twist.
It's getting close to a twist.
It's not something you want twisting.
No.
And Phoenix crawling his way, makes his way to the bottom rope, and actually put a little extra pressure on Matt Sydal's neck as he dove for it. So, you know, not all is lost, but not much was gained there.
And the bottom rope here at PWG is a bit further to reach. It's a little higher up than in most
Deceptively
traditional
high.
rings. So Phoenix had to reach a little bit further than he anticipated.
Sydal, very
In
impressive.
control, you usually see him on defense most of his matches.
Yeah, he's kind of a lightning strike type of guy. Oh! Phoenix just blasted him with that kick.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what part of the foot made contact with Sydal's head, but either way, it just took all the wind out of Sydal's sails.
Basically said, hey, listen, if you keep messing with my left leg, I'm going to use my right leg and rearrange your brain.
Sydal clutching that nose.
Oh, he looks pissed.
Maybe a bit of a fracture.
Oh, he's going to wrap it around the rope.
Oh, and that high bottom rope. And this is a, this is a more aggressive, more focused Matt Sydal.
I like it.
He gestured towards the trophy when he came out, but that's kind of, everybody does that.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Matt Sydal really looks like he means it. I mean, not that he hasn't in the past, but I mean, he is gunning for that leg of Phoenix.
You know what I think, man? I think Matt Sydal's over it. You know, he came back to the Indies. He had some dream matches. He worked with all the guys that have tried to fill his blank when he was gone from the independent scene. And I think he's sick of it now. I think he's tired of being in these dream matches. I think he wants to be taken seriously again.
Yeah, he's not.
Hence the whole reborn.
Yeah, it's actually it's really interesting because that you bring that up, because I mean that's typically how he's been pitted against people is these matches that, you know, this generation of wrestlers came up
that were inspired by him.
Exactly. And you know, when he was gone from the Indies, that allowed these guys to kind of come up and flourish. And so, you know, once all those guys are out of the way, you know, what's left? And Matt Sydal knows that, I mean, his career as a professional wrestler could have no greater benefit than... Oh!
Meniscus be damned.
Tremendous balance by Phoenix.
Get him, Matty! Oh! Not a typical maneuver out of his arsenal.
No. Haluva kick of Jace. And soul butt catching him in the sternum.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
Phoenix.
no. Stop! Oh, he takes himself out in the process.
but how much damage was done to that knee? You can see he came down clutching it. I think he actually thought better of it when he was on the top rope, but decided to go with it.
He went with it anyway. Back to Matt Sydal for a moment. We've talked about independent wrestling and the influence it has had on professional wrestling as a whole. Honestly, in my personal opinion, the three guys that you have to mention, you've got CM Punk. Oh goodness, you got CM Punk. Without CM Punk, there's no Daniel Bryan. Without Daniel Bryan, there's no current crop of wrestlers there. But you can't
underestimate or
downplay
his
importance. He burst upon the scene. He started doing what he did, and that made guys like Adrian Neville, gave them opportunities. Guys like Sami Zayn, hand on the ropes.
Justin Borden not really on the ball tonight. Rick Knox is going to have a talk with him. Hopefully this improves throughout the course of the weekend.
Quick reversal.
Oh! And hangs on into the Dragon Sleeper. Phoenix cranking back.
He only has one arm though. He doesn't have it locked in.
Oh! Oh, look at this. Almost into not quite a triangle. It's like a shoulder lock.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you would call that. And we're going to see a crossface. No. He's got him twisted.
He's got the left arm captured and the left and right arm captured, and now putting pressure on the neck as well.
Excellent luchador Phoenix. What we've not seen until this moment is the llave style. He went from hold to hold to hold, just like some of the classic wrestlers in Lucha Libre.
And Phoenix doing work, does not, now season opening, does not want to relinquish the hold, but has to.
Little sportsmanship there.
And now thinking about his next step. Oh!
Sliding super kick.
Matt Sydal getting worked over by Phoenix. Phoenix pulls him center of the ring.
Standing moonsault. Oh, he's a little pissed off.
Yeah,
hey, that's my move, man.
Toe kick, caught him on the ear.
Yeah. Just picking him up like a rag doll.
Yeah, trying to.
I don't know if he's playing possum here or not. Might look like he's trying to land. Yeah, there we go.
Sydal reverses, only a 2 count.
Yeah, sometimes you dead weight your opponent to throw him off.
Phoenix ducks the clothesline. Sydal comes through.
Slice!
Ah, just plants him. 1, 2, no.
Oh, what I like about that move is it gets you right into a pin with all of your weight on his shoulders. Excellent maneuver by Matt Sydal.
It's been a huge part of Sydal's arsenal, and it's such a hard move to execute.
Yeah.
That's why only Matt Sydal does it.
Yeah, it takes you have to be,
you have to be flexible. You have
limber.
Your timing has to be impeccable.
Dexterous.
And you also have to be dexterous and strong enough to support the guy. Long enough to soul butt by Phoenix. Sydal catches the roundhouse. Kicks up the leg.
Into the heavens! Ow!
Sydal comes down. Moonsault press, only a 2 count.
Barely kicked out. He kicked his legs. He got his shoulder maybe an inch off the mat there. That was a very close call.
And then you have to remember that Sydal swept out the legs of Phoenix, and those legs saw some serious damage early on. Sydal thinking about it, taking a little too much time. Again, going back to that left leg, that injured left leg, trying to prevent Phoenix from taking to the skies, but so far it's been...
he might be having trouble breathing. He keeps reaching at his throat.
It's entirely possible. I mean, the heat in here is impressive. It is humid. I mean, it's beyond warm. It is...
Oh, he flips up.
Oh!
Go for a pin. Pin that man, Matt Sydal. Pin that man.
Leg lariat taking him out of the air. 1, 2. No, Phoenix kicks out. Matt Sydal just cracking Phoenix in the head with that leg lariat. Great anticipation by Sydal. And that's where the experience comes into play.
He's excelling in this aggressor role right now. Phoenix has been overwhelmed. He hasn't been able to hit his most impressive maneuvers yet.
Seidel went for the tope suicida.
Oh no.
Phoenix
I spoke too soon.
caught him with a kick to the face. Seidel out on the outside.
Animo. What's Animo?
Not quite sure. Whatever it is, it's bad.
Oh!
God!
Tornillo a los dos!
He might have thrown an extra rotation in there for good measure.
That was not an Evan Courageous corkscrew dive, I'll tell you that much.
You just made Evan Courageous' day.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody's throwing up an X. I don't like seeing that regardless of whether the context or not.
Phoenix out on the outside along with Matt Seidel. A hush has fallen over the crowd.
Oh, man.
And Phoenix back up on his feet. Though what damage has been done by that daring dive. Phoenix looking a little unsteady. Maybe knocking himself loopy. Seidel just eating those kicks to the chest. Phoenix coming up the ropes.
Oh! That's it!
No! Seidel kicks out! Goddamn ridiculous!
Yeah, I'm speechless.
Never before have I seen anything quite like that, and it was still not enough to put Matt Seidel away. Seidel off the ropes. Oh.
He catches him. DDT!
No! Phoenix kicks out. What is it gonna take? He's got the shooting Seidel press, but what else? What else in that playbook?
I think a younger, less experienced Matt Seidel would have gone straight to the top, possibly risking a miss. He went straight for that pin. He thought he had it.
And Phoenix just collapsing at the feet of Seidel. Phoenix grabbing out to the leg, I thought, of Seidel. Nope.
He's gonna set him up top.
Seidel following Phoenix to the top, ascending. Oh! Huge overhand chop. Oh! With that jump up, Hurricanrana! Who can only Phoenix kicks out.
How resilient is Phoenix tonight?
And for never having wrestled Matt Seidel, for never having wrestled somebody, I mean, really outside of Mexico.
Yeah.
You know, even in Lucha Underground, he's wrestling Mexican wrestlers. He's wrestling guys from AAA. Oh! I think he stomped him on the top of the head. It wasn't even a kick. Now Phoenix.
Uh-oh.
He's got Seidel up on the top rope. Big right hand, second right hand.
The master of the ropes. Let's see what he pulls out here. Wiping the ropes off.
Impeccable balance by Phoenix.
Oh! Oh, it's not enough! It's not enough! Springboard Spanish fly!
2.99!
My God!
Matt Seidel still alive! Chris Hero, this is serious!
He's got it, reverse chancery, lifting him up.
Oh, Seidel's
floats
over! Reverse Hurricanrana, high velocity!
Oh, he's right in position!
Seidel up to the top rope!
And he's reborn!
Shooting Seidel press! 1, 2, 3!
He does it! He pulled it off!